you beautiful awesome people, and welcome back to Mischief Makers for the Nintendo 64. In the previous episode we made our way, actually we started Mount Snow, I do believe we already made our way here, and we're about halfway through the level. We're actually going to start off with Chili Dog, and then hopefully we get our way about 3/4 of the way through the level. There's a particular place I do want to stop at. We might get time to do the level I'm thinking of because it's an interesting one to say the least. Also, you might be snagging a few S ranks in this episode, so that's going to be cool. So, without further ado, let's jump into Chili Dog. Now, this one's quite annoying to get the S rank, especially if you do that. Oh yeah, I should probably do the yellow gem first, but I'm just going to bowl over the A rank first because this one's a little bit annoying. Like that. So, to get the S rank for this one, it's a little bit weird because you gotta like throw the Chili Dog down and then you've gotta maneuver yourself in a particular way to be able to grab him again, and it's like almost frame perfect, I do believe, and the positioning is very wonky. I was actually attempting to try to get the maneuvering right before I started recording. And nowhere Jose was I gonna nail that in time, so that's kind of something I'm gonna have to practice over a period of time. And yes, there's the A rank. Not only that too, the yellow gem is a little bit erratic. And I say that a lot about certain enemies or bosses too, because even though you're meant to shake them, sometimes they take a little bit of shaking to actually do. I should probably be picking up all my blue gems too. So you just keep doing this. There we go. A little bit of health back too, which is good. Right, so there's one yellow. Oh god, I actually did not throw down. Oh yeah, and this too, if you actually grab its body. Oh, or you fail to throw. Yeah, if you grab its body, it actually does kick you off, so you need to grab its head. So if you just time it right like this, you should get an A pretty easy. That was a terrible throw, actually. Then again, we've already got the A, so it's alright. So just a couple of more times. I think this should be the last one. Nope, one more. Hey. Alright, that's Chili Dog done completely. As I said, the S rank, it is plausible to do, but it's just getting that maneuvering section right. I mean, I could demonstrate it, but even it's very erratic, and it's very inconsistent with myself. Alright, Snowstorm Maze. I'm probably going to do the A rank first, and then do the S rank. I mean, I'd love to do, potentially oh my god, the yellow gem first. I probably should have done the bike first, come on. Come on, man. Too much for me, man. Alright, oh god. This is actually terrible maneuver. Oh, I probably should have done the yellow gem at that point after giving up on doing A. That's alright. It's not, unfortunately, when you get on habit of doing S rank challenges, you just get into a habit of just quitting as soon as the run goes sour. And that's exactly what I do when an A doesn't go right. Oh! Yeah, Mr. Bouncy Man here is a little bit annoying. Because if he bounces his head on anything... Alright, here's just momentum to get up. Alright, so from here, when Marina would like to... we need to grab the clam pot out of that. And now... this is going to be the fun part. Not the intended method, but... if you can get it, it actually does save a lot of time. Because then you just come over, grab your clan bomb, throw that down, and now we come to these little mischievous. Alright. Just crouch down, and then at that point, just zoom forward. They're like pretty... if it works, then most of them do go in with no issue, but sometimes they don't wanna like that. Alright, so now we've got all those little clan boys in. If Marina would let her jump! Oh god! That's right, I had issues with this earlier where I could not jump for the life of me. And then we're just going to release them. Because for some odd reason this is where they want to go to. If this is their home, just try not to do that. Especially an A rank one. Oh, okay. I took him out and it still counted as him. Whoa. That leg. Last time I saw a leg like that was in Freefall. Ah, I thought that was a B. It was like that one part I really slowed down in. Alright, we'll try the A again. I think it was around here that I screwed up the A run. Alright, that's in. I actually had him and then let go. Alright, let's try this again. Ah, you didn't go in! That's bad, that's bad, that's bad! That's bad! That's really... Oh, he didn't bounce in at all, but twice. That's A run over at that point. Alright, let's try this again. This may be another one of those I'm gonna have to probably come back and try again for the A. Very similar to that of Magma Rift, where there's like a certain method to the madness to get the A rank that I'm not aware of, or I have not done it in a long time. I generally cannot remember if originally I had the A rank for this in my original run, which was like over 10 years old that I don't have anymore. Actually, I think I deleted that. Oh god, and then I get stuck. First time was really good getting out of there, the second time around was very bad. So this is where I lost a lot of time, was getting the clan ball out of here. And I did it again, I didn't make it. Didn't make it again. Nah, no again. Oh wow, I generally cannot get the slide jump up there. That's A rank over, too many attempts. That's where it fails. I need to get over that the first time. I mean, I could do the intended method, I guess. And I need to make sure I don't slide jump into that little corridor, because you lose time. I'm assuming that this is going to be a tight A. So I'm going to do a run that I'm happy with. And then just leave it in if it's not an A. Because if we get those S ranks I'm talking about, then that'll definitely make up for the Bs that we got on the rocket. And for this one. And that was terrible. Did you see Mr. Bouncy though? He went woo! He went out into outer space for a couple of seconds and went down. I don't know what happened there. I'd like to know what did happen just for the sake of lols. Alright, let's do this again. I actually generally didn't even think about practicing the A for this one. I was like, oh, this is pretty straightforward. And then I was like, no, it's actually kind of not. Why did I not practice? Ah! Oh, yeah, that was my fault. Alright, one more time and I'm just going to do just normal run at that point. B might suffice at this point. I don't even have the yellow gem just to give you an example of how slow we're being. Alright, down for that one. There is actually a glitch you can do. Alright, that was a lot better. Alright, it's here where everything falls apart. Not that one, I won. That's right, I only need one, so we'll do that. And yeah, this is gonna happen again. Alright, we'll just do that. It got the clan pot over, so be it. I'll take it. All I had to do there was that just let go, and I just couldn't do it. Alright. Oh, come on. Alright, back to the bottom. Unfortunately, got to get really lucky here. Because sometimes they want to go in, and other times, that's good. And other times they don't. Come on. So same thing as before. Alright, that counts. And that leg, alright. That was a pretty good run, so I'll just leave it there, except for the middle, that was dreadful. That was an A! Okay, I'll leave it. Alright, let's get the yellow gem. I was generally expecting that to be a B. I was like, oh, whatever, if I get B's, then so be it. That was a good run, except for that middle bit. I did manage to get over, not the most elegant way. You can get that with a slide jump. I will say that. I did actually get that during practice. Oh no, this is bad. Okay. I gotta like, just maneuver him just right because he can get stuck in that little bike thing and then you've got to reset at that point. Unless you got the patience to get him out of there, which I don't. Thankfully this time it's not a race against the clock. Alright, just bounce on these, and that's the yellow gem. Now you gotta get him out again. Carefully maneuver, which we did. Around we go. And up-sy daisy. At this point, I don't care how long I take to get out of these things. Alright, the clam ball thing. I've got another chance to show this off now. Whoops, before we do anything though. But yeah, there's like a 3-frame window to do a grab that actually teleports you through. Nah, that's not gonna get it. But yeah, to actually bypass, there's certain... Okay, that'll do it. I'm fine with that. That would have been actually much better during the run, because then all I want to do is just grab the clan bomb from out of it, from up there, and just throw it down, and then that would have counted, so that would have been nice too. That was actually really nice, that slide jump. That was some swag. Alright, go down again. Go down. Nope. Now they're just going to be little bastards, aren't they? Alright, that's good. Right, you're And here I was, like, as a younger kid, doing that the long way. Whoa, D-pad, what you doing? Yeah, hello. I really hope that's not a thing, because I do need my D-pad to function properly a little bit later on. For some very tight maneuvers. Oh, he actually wasn't the right... Huh. The other 2 runs, I actually knew which one to stop on. And pulled back because it was like that blue guy. This time he was the second last one to screw me over. That was a B. Alright, Luna. Luna. Wow, this snow is wonderful. I've never seen such beautiful snow. Achoo! I'm getting sleepy. Stay awake, Marina. Don't go to sleep. Alright, say hello to one of our first main bosses. Well, this at the moment is a mini boss. Hi! I've been expecting you. Achoo! Do you know what time it is? Well, wrong. It's boss time. 4th wall breaking there. Yeah, it's boss time. Achoo! I'm the strongest guy in the universe, the Great Luna. Achoo! Gee, it's getting cold out here, but that's okay, because this will be a quick fight. Yep, I totally agree. I love how it's like, they kind of break the whole trope of like, you gotta talk smack to the villain, but in this case, nah, just gotta be very friendly. So yellow gem first, because this is the most erratic one of them all. So for the yellow gem, we've got to grab Luna's laser blast. Alright. Third one should drop it. If he stops, you know, planting bombs on me and having them explode in my face. There we go. Alright, so to take Luna down, when he stops doing this, we can just do that. Not the intended method, but it'll do for now. That was not diagonal. It's always like one bomb that just seems to stick around. Right. Diagonal toss and he'll always go down. So this is like one of those rare instances in the game where the game requires you to do a diagonal throw. There's not a lot of instances in the game. Oh, that was beautiful. I think I got a double hit there. If you can get that during an S rank run, that's nice. That's about a B. By the way, too. Oh, I was meant to read that, wasn't I? Because that wasn't meant to be an A rank run. Whoops. It's alright, we'll do 3 runs. I'll do it very quickly and we'll read the end. Yeah, B. Alright, here's what an A rank looks like. Ready? Fight! Right, diagonal down straight away. If you're right there. That wasn't me doing a diagonal either. Oh yeah, you can throw that back. I forgot about that. Diagonal again. Diagonal down. Diagonal down. And diagonal down. There we go. That'll be close to not being an A, but I think it is an A. Should be an A. There was like one part, like in the middle there, I was not doing the diagonals, and I knew that for a fact. That was on my fault, not the game. Diagonals are a little bit weird to do, but later down the track you are expected to use them. Alright, so I'll just quickly go through and do the last little bit, because it is context for the rest of this level. I was kind of hoping to like put him into the... Oh. Wow! It's right, I'm not going for an A, so it's alright. It was my fault again. Down. Oh! Yeah, this is what happens when you get grabbed. And you just... Well, you're supposed to get out of it, but... Oh. Yeah, that's what's supposed to happen. You meant to use the D-pad to get out of it. Ooh, that wasn't a diagonal at all. Good. That was terrible, though. Luckily that wasn't my A rank run. Well, it's confession time. Now tell me where you took the professor. Achoo! The old man is no longer here. Some other clancers took him. They had special orders. By the way, you didn't win. I lost due to the snow. Yeah, by the way, don't sleep there or you'll catch a cold. Achoo! Well, not really context, but still it gives you an idea where we're going. That was a B considering how bad it was. Alright, S rank time. Oh well, I may actually have time to do the level I was thinking of. So this is an S rank potential, but I will just do the level normally. Also, this is a great time to like stock up on a lot of red gems and blue gems. Because everyone here is rich, but for some odd reason the red... Oh, then again, red gems in like this game are considered more valuable. And everyone else here is going to be like dirt broke. Like dirt broke poor. Dirt broke, okay. These guys are crying because they've got no money and accommodation is terrible. It's got like no heating whatsoever and it's freezing. That's useless. You can race and do a practice for the next level. But for the yellow gem, I was kind of hoping to do that with style and actually enter without getting hit, but oh well. We could... Oh, okay. Okay, you can tell I'm terrible at skip hop. Or skip, what is it, skip rope? Is that what it's called? Wow, I did this flawlessly in practice. And I apparently can't, I'm about to die, and I. Here we go, I need to go get some health. And again, we don't really need health because... Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world's greatest athletic festival of the year. I'm Tact Clansler, the host of this year's festival. Thank you. Alright, here's some context for the next level. Alright, is everyone split into two teams? Yep, the red and white teams. The team with the highest score wins, of course. And we have a lovely prize. Professor Theo! He has many uses: punching bag, doorstop, paperweight, answering machine, etc, etc. And of course we're getting dragged into this then. What? What's going on here? I don't think anyone will be happy with this prize. That says an awful lot about the professor, doesn't it? Hey, what do we have here? It's me, the hospital director. Don't you remember me? Oh, I have some sad news. Do you remember Gerald? From Neptune? Well, he passed away a few days ago. Yeah, it's sad. Say, are you going to the festival? Wow, that went from like 0 to 100 pretty quick. Sad topic, festival. Death, that should be very memorable about this game. Festival. By the way, Gerald was like the very first guy we met in the game. He gave us the clam bomb to actually escape the first level. And then he was like mentioned one other time in a level and that's it. So I think I said he had some relevance in the story. That's it, because he just dies like that. If so, why don't you join us? White team is weak this year and we could use your help. Let's see. Okay, here's the deal. If white team wins, I want the prize. You want that? I didn't think anyone wanted him. Fine. If we win, he's yours. Huh? I thought you guys wanted a prize for the festival. Nah, nobody wants the prize. We like the festival. But there are weird folks who like prizes. Very weird folks. I still can't work out if this is the same guy we met earlier in level 1 or if this is a different dude. Oh, Theo, you're great. I think he's just, as I said, I've never really worked out who that dude is. That was a bee. Wow. But yeah, I don't actually need recovery at this point, and I don't think we're going up against things where I need health, so we should be fine. As long as I slide jump properly, we should be all good, which is S rank gone, I think. Yep, S rank just disappeared like that, because I only just managed to make the S rank last time. And I think S rank might be gone again. It might come, oh, I think it's going to come very close. I didn't think I had the boost there. I think this might be an A. I mean, that was nice at the end, but that beginning was absolutely a little bit shoddy. I mean, there was one part I didn't get a slide jump, and then the throw was a little slow. I think I boosted 1 point, which all counts so much at the end, as we've already learned in this series. This is like, what, episode 3? And like, the first 2 episodes have already been mechanically, technically filled with like movement tech and all that. It's insane. And as I said, it might seem like a simple game, but there's so much movement tech in this game, it is unreal. So yeah, at this point it's just speed reading. I don't know if this actually counts towards the timer. It may. I don't think the first part's like 20 seconds. I think this does count, and you can't skip this part either, so you can't press the Z like I normally say. It's like, hey, press the Z button, you'll skip like all dialogue like this, but yeah, that doesn't work, because unfortunately it's part of the level. So I think this is going to be an A, not by much though. Oh wow, that was actually off by quite a bit. Oh no, it's not. It's not off by quite a bit. There's a minute. Okay, there's 1 minute before that. Alright, do that again. As I said, it was just the front part I actually screwed up. Okay, that's better. Well, that was really good, and then I apparently didn't throw the boulder properly. Okay, that's good. That's better. I think at that point I gotta do a slight little boost, because you don't make that roof otherwise, unless you do a perfect slide jump. Ooh. For some odd reason I thought there was a cutscene at the beginning. Alright, let's try that again. There's also like 2 S ranks I want to go back and do too, that we've missed, or that I've discovered after doing the recordings. One of them I don't understand at all, and I've spoken about it already when I did warming up, that I don't understand the damage stuff for this level. And then Meet Marina, the very first level, I've worked out how to get the S rank for as well. Because I can slightly do the glitch I was talking about originally when I did that level, about Marina grabbing onto the oxygen in the air and managing to like just slightly boost herself up. I have managed to work out how to do it on a very basic scale. Not to the insanities that the speedruns do it, but it's still enough to slightly get me the S rank for level 1. Which means there's 2 S ranks in level 1, there's no S ranks in level 2, and level 3 will have 3 S ranks, which is very nice, and then level 4 has 0 as well, and level 5 has 1. Just to give you an idea. And the S ranks are very powerful, too, in regards to overall grading, because it means I can slack off and get a B here and there. There's already 1 B that I think I'm just going to leave it as a B, which I already said I do apologise for. I said every level is going to be an A, but the rocket one may have to stay a B. Because I have tried multiple times, and I can't... Oh, that wasn't an A. Sorry, that wasn't an S. I just missed it, apparently. Where did I just... Ooh, where did I screw up, then? I legitimately thought that was going to be an S. I was very confident that was going to be an S. Alright. Well, if that last one wasn't an S, see, it kind of shows like how quick on your feet you gotta be, so let's do that again. I will admit though, I will admit in practice, it did take a couple of goes to finally get the S, and I was like, okay, I feel confident. But it means nailing every trick, which I'm not doing at the moment. think that's where I'm losing my time, because I'm hitting the roof, so I should just be slide jumping. Alright, that felt good, that felt good. It's just that one little roof. If I'm losing the S rank there, I will just slide jump next. I'll just do a slide next time, and that should do it. I think I actually might be losing S rank there. I mean, that one did feel a lot better, but we'll see. Yes, oh, unless this is slowing me down. As I generally don't know if this does count. So if I screw the button presses up here, I may not get an S, so. You can hear the button pressing, I'm like speeding through this text. It actually hurts my wrist doing this too. Like, this is a really annoying S rank to get. It's like really easy, movement-wise, once you land it. But this last little bit is what really slows it down and makes it annoying. This one and the next level is two annoying S ranks, I will say that. Oh no, I got the S rank. I think I just slipped that in by 40 milliseconds. Cool, so another S rank down that I knew was possible. It's just nailing it. So yeah, no S ranks here that I know of. The B one is probably the potential only one that we might get there as an S. Anyways, we're going back to level 1 to get the S rank here. So I did do a practice. Oh, that was terrible. That was my fault. Because I was explaining stuff. I was like, now, this one is a little bit on the hard side. Oh my god, apparently I can't jump today. I've had this issue all day, I will say this. I've actually just come off on a practice runs. And even in practice, I just could not nail my jumps. Yeah, I overjumped, my bad. I skipped a step. I'm not gonna say how long that took. That took a lot longer than expected and should have taken. This is a contrast. It took 5 attempts in my practice to do, and I think just then it took about 20 minutes to do. So, yeah, that's how you do the run. The S rank for me, Marina. And believe it or not, I actually managed to get the clean version on recording. I actually don't even think I had to use the the boost grab. I'll have a look at that in post-recording, actually, to see if that was actually done without a boost grab. But anyways, it's a lot of work just to get that one S rank, and it is quite unbelievable that it's almost programmed that way to get that S rank. Now, I'm extremely worried if it took that long to get the S rank on level 1, that the warming up level is going to take a little bit longer to pull off. But as I said, I can't explain this, why the S rank works the way it does, and why damage works the way it does in this particular level. And I'm not gonna get it. So, to get the S rank, needs a quick kill. And as I said, I can't explain the mechanics about why the quick kill happens the way it does. And it requires almost like frame perfect grabs and throws. It is unbelievably hard to do. Like, I have done practice runs, and as I said, I can't work out why. Like, for example, that means it's got 1 hit left, and at that point you throw Celeste at the worm and it's game over. So, yeah, and any other time you throw Celeste, it doesn't count as that much damage. I mean, for example, that was a 3, so that's not going to be an S, so it's about an A, but it'll be very close to an S. And the other times, you won't actually get that. You'll just throw Celeste and boom, it's already done. So yeah, the quick kill, I've even looked up speedruns to see if the speedrunners understand why the S rank is the way it is. Okay, example, that's an A, but it's off by 85 milliseconds, just to give you an idea of how close that was. So I worked out the S rank, yeah, it's about 2 hits to get it. Yeah, again, if I actually got the hit, that was an S. So it's really erratic, because sometimes you do that and the worm doesn't enter the last phase. And then other times you do. See, for example, that actually wasn't, you know, the quick kill. And the one I got originally, like, what sparked off me going, oh, that's S rank? It made no sense, because, like, it looked like it only took one. Oh, okay, and then when you get juggling like that, that's not an S, so... It's erratic, to say the least. I mean, I may not do this one in this recording, due to the nature of it. Oh my god, and then that happening an awful lot. Because you need to, like, almost, as I said, it's almost frame perfect grabs, frame perfect throws. It's insane. Now, that was nowhere close. You can see that it was spurting out fire, which I think is still the first phase, and I think the worm only has 2 phases too, just to give you an idea. Okay, so like that for example, that was a 2, but it was so slow. So we'll give it a run, see if this is an S, but I think it's still an A, because it was kind of on the slowish side.
Yahoo!
We'll have a look. Yeah, it was actually slower than my last run. It was off by 10 milliseconds, just to give you an idea. It was 10 milliseconds slower than the last run. And for example, that, yeah, didn't even enter the last phase, so yeah. That's how you kind of know where you are in phases, because if it starts rolling around like an earthquake, that's last stage. Oh, baby, that might be it. Come on, baby. That was sexy. That was actually very sexy. That's a quick kill right there. Just as I was about to say, oh, I might leave it there and just, you know, give an idea on like what's going on. I pull off the S rank. That was sexy. But that is like prime example of how erratic that worm is. I don't know if it's weird hitboxes at work there or what is causing the weird damage calcs there, but it's done. It's S rank. I spoke about, you know, I don't know if I'll get the S rank in this run. I got it. Leaving it. We're moving on. But because we had a huge break with me trying to pull off level 1's S rank, I actually don't know where I am in timing, so I guess we're doing the day of. Unfortunately though, this has got a heavy reset chance on it because it's bugged or glitched. I know for a fact it's glitched on the POW version. I'm not sure about NTSC, which is what I'm playing on now, but if I don't get the yellow gem on the 100-meter sprint for the first time, it basically locks you out of it and you can't get it on a retry. So if I don't get it, I'm gonna have to reset, which means I'm gonna have to do a cut, which is annoying. So Tac Lance's rulebook, 100-meter dash. Rule 1, everyone must start at the same time and the first one to goal line wins. Rule 2, wait for the word go to start. No flying please, which means no jumping. Oh no flying also means going over the line early. I think that's actually a technical term. You can't jump here, so please press the D-pad repeatedly instead of jumping. Do note he said the D-pad, not the C's. D-pad's actually faster here. Oops, it's time to get started. Try to beat the record of 11 seconds. If you do, you get yellow gem. And I did practice, and I didn't get the 11 seconds, and it made me go very sad. So this really hurts the wrist. I actually thought I was gonna fly there. Come on, come on! No! I don't think that's it! It's not, I didn't beat 11 seconds. Right, that's a reset, which also means a cut, because this N64 takes 3,000 years to boot. Oh my god, I finally did it! Oh, my lord, that shouldn't have been as hard as I thought it was going to be. But apparently getting that 10 seconds or underneath 11 is as bad as hard as getting an S rank in any other level. Ooh, lordy, lordy, lordy. I can't tell how long I did to try and get that underneath 11 seconds. Alright, now I can go through and explain the rest of the mechanics of this, because everything I've explained about S ranks and for timing mechanics is thrown out the window for this level. It is casually a really fun level, besides not having to get the yellow gem after the initial attempt being really shoddy, I will say that. But casually it's fun because you can just enjoy this little filler level, but speedrunning for an S rank is no fun. Because now well, not so much now because I've got the hardest bit out the way. I can go through and try and do the 200 meter, 400 meter jump, ball, hurdle and marathon as fast as I can. But it doesn't matter how long you take to do like the talking bits and all that, they don't count towards the actual timer for this. So if you fail a level, because there's potential ways of doing that by flying, mostly flying, I think there's no other way of failing it really, it adds on like 2 minutes. So if you fail 2 courses, you get 4 minutes in total, which is straight away a D rank. And there was like something else I was just about to say and I just completely forgot. Oh yeah, you can fail 3 times and that's it, you're out of the course. But I'm not sure what happens there if you already got the yellow gem, but regardless, I'm not going to find out. I don't particularly want to find out. Anyways, 200 meters, it's basically the same as 100 meters, but obviously we're just going to do 200 meters, but this time there is no timing record that we've got to beat. So yeah, no jumping here, please use the D-pad instead. If you use C's, it is so much slower, like it's half the speed. D-pad is normally better for like short distance stuff, but C's anywhere else in this game tend to be really good. I actually don't know of any other places where the C's D-pad is actually better than C's. I should probably switch to the other method that I was using, where I hold my controller sideways and use it that way. It just seemed to work better for dashing. So dash, 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 dash. Yeah, eat my dust! Eat my dust, you lancers! In the bag. So 22 seconds there. I don't know how it's all timed for like conversion rate into the actual S rank, but I know for a fact you can come back and retry them at any point to try and get an S rank. I'm pretty sure it's not locked in like the yellow gem. If it is, then I'm gonna be pretty mad. Alright, so 400 meters basically the same thing as the last 2, so we'll skip all the explanation stuff and go straight into it. Also, by the way, I really don't know what my clock is up to for recording at all. So if this episode ends up like below an hour, that's why. Because I've had that many reattempts for both the yellow gem for level 1 and then reattempting to get the yellow gem for the 100 meter, that my overall recording session is just like all over the place. So this is going to be fun to edit. There's going to be like a lot of cuts, I already know that. I do apologise for that, for this should be the last level. I'd like to leave the next level for the next episode, just because it's tagged basically on Story Rise for the last level of this, or last stage of this level, and my wrist is really starting to hurt now. But you can tell I've slowed down so much. My wrist is screaming at the moment because I had to do 100 meters so many times all over again, and plus the advanced jumps that I had to do for like level 1, so woo! I'm gonna need to like ice my wrist after this. It is one problem with this game. If you try to go fast, it starts to hurt after a while. Alright, jump! Tack Clance's rulebook, long jump. Rule 1, jump as far as possible from the line. Each player gets 2 jumps. The white team will go first, the red team second. If you jump after the line, it's a foul and it won't be counted, which considers like fails. Oops, it's time to start. Do your best. It's time to show off your slider jump, which you'd hope by this point of the game, and how many S ranks have required slide jumps. Oh, that was bad. I would be a lot better than that. Okay. That was embarrassing. Mind you though, I have recently been doing very quick slide jumps, which is those very quick ones, or very small ones, which is probably why I just did one of them. Oh, that wasn't any better. It just beat the other one. A proper one would probably get into the 5 or 600s, but for now that'll do fine. See, the red one didn't get anywhere close. I mean, you go watch Taz runs or speed runs of this particular activity, and the speed runs are absolutely insane what they do. They like fly off to like 999 using the boost grabs, which keep you in the air if you keep enough momentum. And it's like, dude, I can barely make 500 if I play properly. Alright, ball, which is dodgeball. Not dodgeball, balls, collecting balls. Each team must throw the balls into the clan pot. Get as many into the clan pot as you can. You have 60 seconds. Rule 2, Marina, you're on the white team and you must carry the clan pot. Collect wisely. Oops, it's time to start. Do your best. Don't get hit by any bombs. Or don't collect any bombs, was it? I don't know what happens there if you collect the bombs, but I feel I should go to find out. This is a good start. Oh, no. 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 Balls? Red? No. Red balls? No. Where's my white balls? Where's my white balls? This is all RNG, by the way. This is like one of the rare instances in the game where there's RNG. And annoying RNG at it too. No! What was that throw? No. Dude, where's the clan pot? Oh, I got a white just without doing anything. I got a white bar doing nothing. I'm a Luigi. No. Where? What? Where's the white balls? What? Where's the white balls? There's one. Oh my god. There's a clan ball. No. Where's the red? No. White balls. Where's the white balls? There were so many reds. Oh god, I'm gonna have to retry that one down the track because unfortunately time goes off how many balls you collect. I don't know how much I knocked off that one. Probably not a lot. But that was terrible. Alright, hurdles. So this one we're allowed to jump, obviously. So Attack Lance's rulebook hurdle race. Rule 1, everyone must start at the same time and the first one across the goal line wins. Wait for the word go, yeah, no flying please. Use your jumping skill wisely to fly over the hurdles. Oops, it's time to start, do your best. Yeah, no flying as in like no going over the line before they say go. And we are allowed to slide jump, by the way, I think. There's a lot of lag going on, and it actually ate my input there. Whoa, it's lagging big time. I didn't think I was going to make that, so I didn't bother. Luckily, it's a small course, but wow, that was some huge lag. Probably could have gone quicker if you memorize your jumping routes for that one. Similar to that day before, if you know where to jump, it helps, and what type of slide jumps to do. Similar to that one. Now, I got a fun fact here for you. Math fun actually goes off the age that you put off at the start of the game. So if you put yourself as a younger kid, the questions are actually easier. Whereas if you put 27 like I did, you're gonna get adult questions. Well, adult, basic, easy questions, but some of them are quite hard. Attack Lance's rulebook math fun. Rule 1, you're going to solve math problems. Yeah. Who'd have thought I'd be playing math problems inside of a video game? I play video games to get away from these type of things. Answer as many questions as you can. Wrong answers won't be accepted. 2, grab the ball with the correct number on it. It's like a calculator. Grab and release balls as needed. If you make a mistake, grab the ball with the delete on it, or backspace, or forward space, whatever that's meant to be, to erase your answer. Oops, time to start. The techniques of jumping and grabbing are key, and also knowing how the math. Now, I feel for those who don't know how to math. Oh god, that's 9, isn't it? Yep, 9. Who aren't that good at math, because this is a pain. 2 plus 2 is 4. Or you can get good RNG. 3, 6, 8. 9, 18. Oh, no. What am I doing? No! Oh, 17, I missed. 8, 9. 11. No, not 13! No, dude! 3. If I got that wrong, there's something wrong. I'd quit. 4. Unfortunately, yeah, you've got to like line things up properly. 9. Not 19! 18! Oh, dude. I knew the answer. I grabbed the wrong balls. I still got it, but unfortunately, I'm not going to get the time that I wanted. Because unfortunately, yeah, the more points you get, the more time that gets taken off. Because I think there's like a base time that it starts off with, and then it goes down the more that you get in each of the categories. For example, it was an A, which could have been a lot better. I don't know what S rank is because I've never attempted S. But now you can go back into it and then redo things. So, example, I'm going to do math fun and actually get a perfect score, for example. And if it does go down in time, then I know for a fact you can get the S rank afterwards and it's not locked in. 5, 8, but that does require me actually grabbing balls properly. 10. 17. Don't worry, I knew what it was. I was just taking time there. 5. That was easy. 7. I don't know what I was talking about, how this goes off your age. I must have got unlucky one day. Because I went through and I had a run where all the questions were hard. 9. 13. I had a dyslexic moment and nearly read that as divide. 5. 4. 9. Oh, good. Perfect. Woo! So if the time goes down in my overall, that means, yeah, we did get better score for that. So it was a perfect. So I don't know how much that'll knock off. It just depends what my base score was already, which I think was like 6. It wasn't very good considering, but if you watch, I just made bad grabs. Yeah, so it did go, it only went down by a second. Oh god, that's bad. Alright, so we'll screw around with this for a little bit, see how much I can improve the time. So ball was the other one that wasn't that good because it was just mostly reds and I missed a lot of whites. Well, not a lot, but my teammates weren't very good throwers, that's all I'm gonna say. No. No. White. Thank you. No! I wasn't meant to grab. Good throw. Kudos. I'll give credit where credit is due. Good throw. You threw it right in the clan bot. Now, dude. Where's the whites? Where's the whites? No! Good throw. Good throw. This is bad. Dude, where's the white balls? Yay! I wasn't even intending to. Whoa! No, I missed. I just throw it like that. Oh, good throw. Good throw. Good boy. No bombs. No balls. Red balls. They're gonna be the death of me. I swear. Bombs. Not the bombs. The red. Oh, good throw. Good. What did I just catch then? I'm stuck on a clan ball. Oh, good. That was terrible. That was like one other white ball I missed, so it was only 5 balls again. Which means we're not going to get any increase on the time, but still. There's only one other level I can think of off the top of my head where there's RNG. No, there's, well, one of the S ranks is a little bit RNG-ish, but it's not heavily RNG-ish. So yeah, we didn't get any time difference on that one because we actually went down a score. Ball! But yeah, I'm going to be dreaming of red balls at this point. Because, like, where's the white balls? And then just have a swarm of raining red balls on top of me. Death by red balls. Ooh! Good boy. No, bombs. Ooh! Good. I was like, no. They're actually feeding me white balls. White ball. Yes. No, bomb. 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 Bombs. Dynamite, sorry. Whatever they are. Bomb. No. White ball. No. 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 Go away. I got hit. Pick it up. Dodge the red balls. Dude, that's a terrible red ball. No, I caught one. No, what was that white ball? There's like red balls everywhere. Oh, good throw. So there's 7. No, I caught it right at the end. Oh, I can't remember if the red balls make a difference, but minuses. We'll find out, because I got a +1. I mean, it should have been 8, because I did see... Oh no, the last one wouldn't have counted, because I think it came out as time was said. And they don't go in the clan pot. I did knock off an awful lot. Alright, we'll go into ball again and see if we can increase it. But yeah, that's definitely RNG. And the thing is though, I could do it in my own time and then record what happened, but... You know, I could easily shave off seconds somewhere else. I really do need to look up what the S rank is though for this level. And then figure out how far off I am. But yeah, this is definitely like one of the more heavy RNG S ranks. There is a couple of like S ranks that do require a little bit of RNG. But yeah, nothing as intense as this. No. So yeah, at the moment we've only had 1 white ball, but how many red? Oh god. How many reds? How many bombs? But that's normal. Oh god. Right, managed to squeeze in there with that white ball. Did he just throw 2 dynamites at me? Oh, come on, dude. Hey, white team. You want to grab the balls? Or is everyone like ripper only from like all the dynamite being thrown around? 2, 1. Wow, I legitimately only sawed like 2 white balls. That was bad RNG. We actually lost. Did we not make what was required? Or did I accidentally catch too many red balls? Huh. Interesting. But yeah, you don't lose time, thank God. Alright, we'll do ball like 1 or 2 more times. It's just interesting to see like the intensity of RNG. It makes it annoying, that's for sure. And then that way, like, it also means then at that point you have to then focus on 200 meters, 400 meters, jump. Jump was actually the other one that needed to be improved. Like, by a lot. I did peeny little slide jumps. Just enough to win, of course. Dude, what was that throw? I can't throw if you go over my head. Dude, they're relentless. The red balls are insane. Ooh, yeah. Dude. Oh. Come on, catch ya. Thank you. Oh, dude, I got hit and I managed to put the white ball. Ah! Oh, dude. I think I've missed what, 2? Yeah, that was another. That was relentless though with like the dynamite. In the process, too, you are getting healed because all those green gems are going towards your health. So if I went to another level now, my health would be maxed. Alright, one more try just to see if I get better RNG. The good thing is though on retries, it just ends. So I may even do this S rank off screen and be like, hey guys, I actually got it. Because it's just going to be a matter of like just shaving off milliseconds, I think. And as I said, it really just depends what they want for an S rank to how difficult shaving time off is going to be. That's a good start. First ball. Second ball. Good. No. I mean, I could catch the bombs. It just makes it easier, I guess. I don't know if they actually punish you for that. Pretty sure they don't. Dude, what was that? Dude. White team, where are ya? You did well at the start. I did miss one though. on, throw. Go away. See, I compliment the whites on their throws. Unless, of course, the reds do, like, an insane throw that I'm not ready... Did I get that? I did. Oh, God! Woo! Woo! White's pulling... Oh, damn. White's pulling through, and then I disappoint. I am a disappointment. I know. Come on. Actually, I could have just hung over here. Dude, of course you throw the white now. So what I missed? Did I miss 1 or 2? That's a really good, though, getting 8. Right, that's probably going to save off milliseconds, though, unfortunately. I don't think it's going to save off a second. Still, milliseconds count, as we've all seen. And you'll learn that, too, when you do the 100-meter dash. Alright, we're down to 12 milliseconds. So jump is probably the last one I'm going to, like, try. The yellow one would have been hurdle, I think, may have been a little bit on the weak side. 200 meters was quite weak. 400 I'm not going to do today, but I'll do that definitely in my own time. Whoops. Alright, that was good. That was 600. Oh, lol. 609. Nice. Man, it's not as nice as the two 6.9s being together, but still nice. So that'll definitely bump up the score, because what I did get originally, it wasn't that good. A little bit behind. I think I may have got 400. It wasn't that good, and I wasn't proud of it either. I was like, oh, I know for a fact I can get into the 600s. And if you, like, don't have a sore wrist and you take your time with it and let go of the A at the right time, you can go probably for a 700. And then if you really feel keen, you can try for the boost grabs. You might even go for an 800. I might be stretching a little too far. Alright, we're up to... Wow, that took a lot of time off. That took 3 seconds off. Alright, that was very sloppy then, if that took 3 seconds off. Alright, we'll see if we can go a little bit further with it. I don't know if there's a maximum too for how much I can take off. But I know 200 and 400 were weak. That was slightly weak. I let go of the A. Sorry, my A let go was quite weak there. I mean, this guy always lands about 300, low 400-ish. Okay, that was both weak. That's right, I got 600, so that was still good in time knockoff. And then that happens, you just go exit. Alright, hurdle. Ball we just did. Math Fun was probably at its max, because I got 10, which is the best you can do. Hurdle is probably the other weakest, so if I learn all the jumps, I mean, I could do a little bit of demonstration on what I mean by learning the jumps. And this was very laggy too. And at moments like that, it actually eats the bloody slide jump input, which is annoying. That's already hard enough to pull off without it being eaten. And then you just come down. Oh, my input actually got eaten. Was that a world record, or did I just score the same that I did last time? I can't tell. Oh no, it is a world record. Nice. So that I don't know how much it's going to drop the time down by. I'm starting to think though 200, 400 is probably what's letting me down. Ball, I think we'd probably maxed out there because that was just doing milliseconds. Whoa, that knocked some time off. I reckon we're going to come close. I don't know if I'll be able to do it just in this last little bit of the recording, but still. 200 definitely could be improved. It just depends, like, if I do it and how much it knocks off to whether or not it was worth it. Because obviously when you retry, you're definitely going to get better times. Ah, I couldn't slide jump because it ate my input. Yikes, yikes, this is like playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist! Well, that was slower, like, by a lot. It may not knock off that much time, though, if I try and beat 16. Just to give you an idea, like, I think 16 might be the max. I'm also be very pushing it too if I try for 200. My wrist is actually really starting to ache. Alright, back in. We'll do one more attempt at hurdle. There was like a part I know where I screwed it up. But by learning jumps, it's like learning where to land and then go for another slide jump and hope it doesn't get eaten by the lag. I don't know if it used to lag on my POW version, but I can see why it's lagging. So if it... Alright, that was good. Get over these. Whoa! Oh, I just managed to slide in there for a 16. I actually realized what I was doing wrong. You know that little hint I said earlier that D-pad is good for like short distances and like very small bursts over time? I should be actually using the D-pad there. It looked like, because I was doing a test midway, I'm like, what if I just switch to D-pad here and just not use the C's? Because C's seem to be going very slow. Okay, it didn't knock off that much time, but I didn't knock off that much time either. Alright, we'll try one more. I know I said that was the last time, but I want to switch up the technique a little bit and just try for D-boosting. I'm using my left hand to D-boost, by the way, too, so I can go a little bit further with that. I want to save my right hand for like 200. It is a little bit awkward. Okay, that's probably bad. Okay, I'm definitely moving quicker though. So probably at that point you want to like slide jump over the last little hurdles at the end, so those last two, you want to land in between them, so slide jump over, and then just slide jump all the way to the end. It's kind of what it wants you to do. So if I can get that, it's also memorizing the courses, so... What am I doing in the middle bit? It almost seems like you want to boost over it. Alright, I'm going to try one more time. I know what I've got to do. And obviously, as I said, for this S rank, I may need to do it off screen because I would practice it, but then recording it's going to be like very uneventful because it's like, oh, I just beat this time and then all of a sudden I got an S rank. So I just do what I normally do here. I was meant to D-boost over that. So a bit like that, except with obviously a cleaner... Oh, I actually still beat. I was going to say with a bit of a cleaner start, but if that was a cleaner start, there would have been sub 15 seconds. Which would have been nice. So again, that's probably going to knock off just milliseconds, I think, at this point. But as I said, even just knocking off milliseconds is effective for an S rank. And then we'll finish it off with a 200 meter, see if I can beat that time. And then, as I said, in between, I will probably just do mix between 200 and 400 in my own time. Alright, one last attempt at this. I mean, depending on like if my wrist isn't just dead at the end of this, I'll try 400 again because I know I stopped there. Because I was like, ow, it hurts. And probably starting better off there is really going to help. So I got to beat 22 seconds. Let's go, baby! Oh, right, 21. I probably could, I don't know if I could slide that down to a 20. I couldn't imagine just asking for a 20 seconds. Like sub 20. Well, not really sub 20, but sub 21. That'd be very rough. But it was better, so let's see how much this knocks off. That knocked off close to a second. We're getting very close. As I would like to say I'm getting very close, but that's just me being optimistic that I'm close to the S rank. I'm probably not. Alright, let's do 400. I'll do this as the last race, and then that's going to do it for the episode. I'm going to have to hope this is over an hour. I flew. I was like, going, okay, I need to like start boosting as soon as the gun goes. So I was like, I think it's gonna blow now, and then I gotta fly instead, so that's what flies look like, just for those who are curious. Alright, this is gonna be a long boost. I just gotta hope my wrist doesn't die along the way. Alright, that's 100 meters done. If only 400 meters was this easy in real life! I've done 400, I've done 200, I've done 100, and I've done 800 meters in real life. Sprints. And good times too. And this one feels like an 800 meter. Come on! Come on, wrist! You can do it, wrist! You can do it, wrist! You can do it!
Yahoo!
I didn't beat my time! My wrist made the entire way, but it wasn't as fast as the other one. Oh my lord. Well, I didn't stop, but I wasn't pressing it as fast as the game would like, so that one probably needs definitely improving. I mean, that record on that one had a stop in it, just to give you an idea. Alright, I'm done. I need to go ice my wrist. That hurts. So in the next episode, we'll be finishing off Mount Snow. As I said, I would have done catastrophe. It's a pun. But 311 and 312, which is the boss, are linked together. So I wanted those ones to be together. And then we'll also move on to level 4. As I said, I will go through and try and get that to an S rank, because that'll make a big difference. But in the meantime, we've got all yellow gems, and we're still currently on a rank, which is what we need for the last bonus yellow gem to actually get the 100% for this game. So that's going to be very nice. As I said, I don't know if I'm going to be 100%ing the yellow gems, so I probably shouldn't be saying 100%, because if I can't get 2 particular yellow gems, then it's not a 100% run, which means no secret ending. But who knows, I might do a bonus episode where I might clean those up, or I get lucky and actually outdo myself, which would be very nice. Anyways, that's going to do it. So until next time, make sure to stay beautiful. Hope you enjoy all the cuts and the shenanigans that happened in this episode. I really hope the next episode doesn't have that. So until next time, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever.